Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Final Fantasy XIV and I'm on my level 23 Arcanist. And we're going to continue on the main storyline. And so it says Slyph Studies. We were getting ready to talk to the Sylphs. The Sylphs. And negotiate with them. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, I forgot to ask. I missed that. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my venture days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. All right, so he's wanting us to talk to some of these other people about the Sylphs, see what they know. The Sylphs? Yes, Father told me stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to ours. You do best to not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face ends up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. Didn't really need the tee-hee in there, but alright, so we're going to go out here. Looks like there's somebody else we can talk to that will know. Yeah, Monet. Wow, look at that mouth. That's cool. Okay. The Sylphs. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our mask, and the next they're sending our young centuries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, and they just lap you. Rolf claims the harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Alright, so he didn't like them. And Blasty. The quickest way to quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't ever think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Okay, so we've taken a look at them and ask the other people what they think. Let's go back inside and tell them what we want. Rolf. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping, and he's actually dancing there. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is the time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help you win the favor of our forest friends. Dum dum. Still here? Great. There's one more thing you should know about themselves. They don't take kindly to guests who show an empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, Drat. What was it again? And Rosa and I were just speaking on the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine. Man, this guy can't remember jack. So we're going to go find her. Where's she at? Oh my gosh, she's way over there at the flower comb. So I'm going to jump on my chocobo and head over to that direction. Oh, right. Rosa's the one that was needed help with the bees and stuff. A peace offering for the Sylphs? I'd give you another jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin in a chew. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an uchu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to simulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. So we're going to find some plant, I guess. All right, we got Curious Tussock right here. And use some amber to pull it out. Ah, there it is. Achoo. Actually, I've been playing a lot on one of my other characters, so it's been a while since I've been on my Arcanist here. There we go. So we're going to go back and present it to Rolf. So we're going to go back to town. And here we are at Rolf. Ah, you're back. My wife's able to direct you in a suitable offering? Oh, it's his wife. I didn't realize that. Hand it over. Milk root. But of course, those sylphs quaff the cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment you lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap it up for you and I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact. Finally going to get to meet him. Let's see what he has to say. I've taken the liberty of wrapping up your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god-awful smell. Stench. Smell. Stench. Give it to me. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the mortal and put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend today, yes? The sylphs are a eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of flowerful mead with your name on it, and you regale me with your adventuring tales. He sure does love his mead. And before I forget, don't go tripsing off yet again. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the Wiggled Ones. To the Wiggled Ones? Is that what he said? Winged Ones, I bet is what he said. It's good to see your knowledge of the Slyph culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at the Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumukso. He has served an intermediary between our people as many an occasion and has a closer ear to his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the Malodorous root... Malodorous, the stinky root that the sylphs so adore. I have something of further greater importance for your delivery, a missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter containing in a brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy and that would be you. The restraints Gridania desires to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll in our present resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of our mission. May the 12 serve you return with good tidings. So we're going to go to Little Solace. Where the heck is that? Let's see. Is that in the Central Shroud? Let's look right here. Oh, it's off to the side here. So we're going to just chop on our chocobo and head off to the side. Okay, so I've made it to the Sylph Village. You can see here, it's pretty cool. It's got all these little pod houses and everything else. And let's go up and actually talk to them. You can see what a Sylph looks like. You can see they're like these little, whatever these are. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave one be. Alright, so what do? We need to dance for the little fool. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is Busy One, so Walking One should speak with a quick tongue. Walking One would bring a gift to this one? Walking One is most kind. Yes, we've got all sorts of stuff here for you. Walking One brings Milk Root. Milk Root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Give many, many thanks. Ooh, we got a cutscene or something. Walking One carries messages for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to the Elder One. Walking One should not worry. And we've got our other friends here. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania. We're here to treat with one of your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Rama. Who are these ones? These ones, Walking Ones, come from Gridania? Walking One became a dancing one and brought Melkaru, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridania envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Dizzarian here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of the Walking Ones. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turn away the gates? Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Dizzarian's jig insufficient, Jiggy? I am as baffled as you, but something tells me my recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncomfortably wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Alright, we get some kind of potions here. Let's just take the high potions, if that's what that is. Nope. Sleeping potion, paralyzing potion, silencing potion. Let's do paralyzing. Alright. And let's see what Ida has to say. Say, Dizzarian, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all that trouble to learn Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. While you're at it, why not dance for the Gridanians around here as well? Why, if a Sylph, I'd be besides myself with delight to see our adventurer sharing my culture with his own kind. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join you. Ow, ow, there goes my bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Right. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be dancing for all of the little folk here. Walking One would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but... come on. This one keeps the ways of the weaving a secret. Even when the Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Alright. Alright, let me dance for all of these off camera, and I'll be right back. This Walking One is a dancing one. This one, always happy to see dancing ones. Ha ha ha. Alright, so back after that last little ditty. It should be right over here. Yep. Let's see what they think of me now, since I've greeted everyone. Oh yeah, this was Ida's chest. Dizzarian, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news, why, I thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onwards to our next adventure. Yeah, jerk. Alright. Let's do Papa Lamio, whatever his name is. Papa Mamo. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folks, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of these local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I get at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so, having been driven from the woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out the troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? Seems to be always the plan. That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with the hearer, Amida, of the Gridanians who resides here. She is most like to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. Okay. So, she's probably right over here, because she's one of the ones I danced for. Let's see what she has to say. Ah, you've returned. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solus are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solus wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Oh, crap. I didn't see what I said. If you could put down the Dizzarians and Gaul gnats that roam these parts, 5 of each should suffice. The sylphs and I would be eternally grateful. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 5 brownie brushes as well. These play an important role in the Slyph culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not as easy to come by. When you are done with the deed, set out Kumaksu. He is slow to warm outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experiences speak to this. Okay, so he wants us to go out into the wilds here and kill like some of these guys, some of these big dinosaur-looking guys. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait, where's my pet? Oh wait, there he is. All right, good. I just want to make sure I wasn't gonna fight all alone. Oh, I guess I need to slow. My spells have changed around since the new expansion a little bit because they've got some different joint spells. You don't have to have a subclass anymore to get those spells, so it's a little different. In fact, I'm going to take a look to make sure I've got those actually filled out. Actions and traits. So if you see, you can go to roll traits, and these are the different roles. So these used to take the place of your spells that you would get from other classes, but you don't have to do that anymore. So I'm going to kill 4 more of those and look for some gall gnats and brownie brushes. Okay, so it looks like here's some brownie brush right there, and it's just a mushroom, it looks like. Obtain that without itty. So it looks like each one of these little orange circles has a brownie brush in it. Yep, see right here. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the rest of those and slay some gall gnats. I don't know where they're at. Alright, so a little ways off from the sylphs. You can see the sylphs are over here. We go through the tunnel. And there's some gall gnats right there. They're big suckers. Yeah, I'm going to get hit. It's okay. Wasn't a big hit. Could have been worse. They're ugly critters, aren't they? Wow. Alright, so I just need to kill 4 more of those and we'll head back to the sylphs. Okay, so I've made it back to the sylph village and we're going to tell them that we've done. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Oh yeah? Well, I've got some brownie stuff here. And killed some of those things. Dancing One brings brownie brush for this one. This one can dye a thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey buzzy ones. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abodes, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust the Dancing One after all. That's right. Alright, let's see what else he has to say here real quick. This one asks Dancing One's forgiveness. This one has many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one asks Dancing One for help. Strangers, Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks still ones come from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many lives once become dead ones. Trees fall and brushes burn. This one's home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one know more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here in Walking One's hut house and find out more. This one's had a bad feeling. This one fears Steel Ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Man, this is hard to read after a while. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on the kindness of Dancing One. Okay, I guess so. So we need to investigate the suspicions. So let's talk to these people around here and see what they say about this. As long as they just keep saying dancing one. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one is seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Many walking ones hunt these shiny treasures. This one likes the treasure. Well, you didn't. What was in the treasure? All right, Nathaxiu. Shh. This one says still walking ones are scary like touched ones. This one hates scary. Scary ones have scary friends. Yes, we know. Oh, the other two are actually in Hawthorne Hut, so we're going to go all the way back there. Here we are inside Hawthorne Hut. Victor. Fearsome types clad heel to toe in steel, you say. The Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Well, duh, dude. I could have told you that. And there should be one more out here. Oh, yeah. Monet. Men clad in strange armor? Why not? Now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Alright, so we're going to go back to the Sylphs and tell them what we figured out. Okay, so I'm back at Kumuxo. Kumuxio, yeah. This one is happy to see the Dancing Ones return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees still walking ones come from the Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through the trees. As this one thought, still walking ones are up to no nasty, no good things. This one knows the forest well. Still walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where the still ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for still ones, yes? Yes. Yeah, let's do that. Right over here, there is a suspicious box. But, I got a giant net I got to take care of first. And now I have two third cohort Lagarist? Third cohort-esque? Oh my gosh. Really? There's 4 of them? This isn't good at all. Did I, like, do something wrong? Like, did I get too far in? Or that they all, like, jumped in on me? Yeah, just take them out one at a time, I guess. I got healing, so I should be alright. Too bad at all, actually. And one last one. And we can see what's in the suspicious box. What's in the box? Stickers and stuff all over it. So we're going to deliver this back to Kumuxo. Alright, we got Kumuxo. Dancing One is back. This one breathes a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Yes, I found this log. Dancing One found paper inside the box. This is a message from the Empire? This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside the box. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food rocks mention all come from home of these ones. How do still walking ones know to find them? Is the sneaking one hiding behind one of this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal walking ones. This one fears for its one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one so much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to these ones. Oh, I can promise that and take some high potion at the same time. So, yeah. We need to go ahead and wrap this episode up. It's getting a little long here, longer than I like usually for my Let's Play videos. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and leave any comments you may have. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want longer form content. I'm streaming these at the same time, and you can get notification of that if you're subscribed. So you definitely want to do that. So, till next time, bye.